Hello everybody and welcome back to more of the Smuggler series, where we're continuing on with the end of Chapter 4. We'll be finishing Chapter 4 in this video, but first we're going to get our face owned by a droid, quite literally, as he one-shots me here. Now, I may not be the only person who's ever had this happen, but they don't make it very clear that that is going to own your face, so I learned my lesson. I'll go back and I'll destroy him. That's just how it's going to be. But we'll have to take out Boro afterwards, simply for payback. Or maybe not, because my character is, you know, always light-sided on this one. It's kind of boring as far as his choices go, because he always chooses the light-sided choices, which is unfortunate. However, that being said, you can look forward to the upcoming Agent series, which will have a lot of very gray area choices to have done, and as I said previously on that series, I've done the Agent story before, so I kind of know what's coming. So there's going to be some really cool stuff with that. That'll be the first time I've done a story with knowing what's coming. So I guess my second playthrough of any of the classes. So it should be good. It should make everything a lot more interesting, especially as far as choices go. However, the way I've been doing it recently, previous to the Smuggler, obviously, is doing the, I guess you would call it a neutral path, but I just take whatever choice makes more sense in that situation for my character. And I'll probably do that in the future too for the Smuggler. However, all the choices here, the light-sided choices, is just what he would have taken anyway. So that being said, we finally defeated the giant droid, and now we have to take out Boro. Let's hope that we're able to do it without causing too much collateral damage, but I can't promise anything. See, I took the light-sided choice there. However, that being said, the dialogue was broken. I went through that several times, and the dialogue just wasn't working. So, BioWare, please fix that for everybody else who will go through that story. It's just kind of frustrating that it didn't say what it needed to.
The Ark's fuel rods, as promised. Boro's gone, along with his entire supply of Isotope 5.
The whole planet felt it. Lambda says the explosion triggered a chain reaction in the planet's core. If you have unfinished business, better make it quick. I'll take the fuel rods and get our people to work installing them. I left a shielded shuttle here at the camp. It's your ticket off Makeb. The rest of us are taking the Ark.
We're in this together. If there's trouble, you'll need help. I'm sure the Ark can seat a few extra people.
The space is tighter than you can imagine. I appreciate the offer, but you've done more than enough for us. I hope we meet again on Keylander Station.
I'm kind of disappointed that he's making me ride a stupid shuttle. I mean, I did everything for these people. I got the Ark secured, I got the fuel rods for it, I got it up and running. It's just everything, and now they're making me take this stupid shuttle. It's like waiting in line for a roller coaster for 2 hours, and then finally get into the roller coaster, and then being like, no, you can't ride the roller coaster. Instead, you're gonna ride teacups.
The fuel rods are in place. Power levels are at 80%. I hope it's enough.
It'll have to be. Lambda says there's a fissure opening directly beneath us. We're launching before the mesa collapses.
us you're safe. When our scouts reported the catastrophe on the surface, we feared the worst.
Did all our people make it off Makeb in time?
Reports are still coming in, but so far so good. Please meet me in Keylander Station's conference chamber. We have much to discuss.
So now we can go talk to her and figure out what the end of the Chapter 4 stuff is going to be, and hopefully what the Republic is going to do with all of this new stuff.
The Supreme Chancellor requested a meeting.
Welcome back. I was informed that you survived a terrifying ordeal. You have my deepest admiration. Ah, here they are.
Millions of hungry mouths to feed and nothing to show for it. You pledged Makeb to us, Shalem, and you knew it was doomed.
We had no idea the planet was that unstable. Our offer was made in good faith.
My uncle is a businessman, Chancellor. But in this case, he's telling the truth.
You knew the groundquakes were getting worse. You used the Republic, knowing we'd be obligated to help your people even if you had nothing to offer in return.
They didn't know Makeb was doomed, only that the groundquakes were increasing after the Hutts took over. They didn't voice all of their suspicions, but they were trying to save lives. Would we have acted any different?
That hardly matters now. This is a debacle. We came here seeking resources to defeat the Sith Empire. Instead, we're walking away with debts and obligations.
What about the Hutt leaders? You negotiated a peace agreement with them, didn't you?
He's right. The cartel leaders have promised to support the Republic wholeheartedly.
So we have a worthless ally and a broken one. Still, the Hutts possess considerable wealth. Only the cartel leaders who needed rescuing agreed to this alliance. Fortunately, they possess most of the wealth and power. They'll neutralize any holdouts. With our new friend's wealth and warships, we've gained a substantial advantage over the Empire. That doesn't address the problem of Makeb's people, however. I need a solution.
The Hutts destroyed Makeb. It seems only fair they should pay the cost for caring for its refugees. We can hold their warships in reserve and use them to protect vulnerable systems. Meanwhile, the Hutts will build a colony for Makeb's people.
I had to twist your arm to call the Republic. Glad you finally swallowed that spirit of independence?
After everything we've been through, to receive such generosity. Thank you all.
Make sure the Hutts build you a nice place, Lambda. You deserve the best.
Fine, you win. Here's my hollow frequency. Call it often.
I want to speak with my operative in private. Please excuse us. You've made the best of an unfortunate situation. Well done. The Hutts want to be on the winning side of this war, and you've shown them who that is. We have you alone to thank for this alliance.
We still have plenty of fighting to do. The Empire isn't falling anytime soon.
Indeed. Which brings me to my next point. For too long, the Republic has wasted time reacting to the enemy. We must fight this war to win by going on the offensive. Savor this victory. Return to the war's front lines and press our advantage. Together, we will be triumphant.
So there's a lot to talk about with this whole thing, but we'll do an episode tomorrow with a bit of an interlude episode like we usually do, talk about the whole thing, and we'll start the Inquisitor Chapter 4 stuff on Friday of this week, so that'll be coming nice and quick for you guys. But on that note, we shall see you guys next time.